What is going on, guys? Jack here and welcome to a brand new DirtyBomb video, and today I'm going to be providing you with some tips and tricks for completing the assault course in a Cobalt time in order to get the Cobalt mannequin trinket that you now get in the latest update upon completing the course in set times. If you don't know, the assault course, obviously it's an expansion of the tutorial. There is an assault course that if you do, you get different scores. Based on those scores, you previously got given a rank, and now that those ranks actually correspond to trinkets, which is really nice. Anyway, as you can see in the background, this is the run that I did to get the Cobalt trinket myself. It took me about an hour. It's difficult, I'll be honest. I didn't find it easy. I know there's going to be some people who say, oh, I did it first time. I think for the average Joe, it's difficult, and I don't feel like, upon watching this video, I can say to you, you are definitely going to get the Cobalt medal, because it does take quite a lot of mechanical skill, but I'm hoping at least with some tips provided by myself, it'll help you on your way. So anyway, I guess the first thing we'll do is, as you can see, we are now live in-game. Now that I've shown you that little example, I'm just going to give you a rundown for how I like to do this early stage. So I'll start off by jumping off the wall with a long jump. I'll turn the corner and immediately shoot the mannequin, and then I'll double jump up this wall and obviously get ready to shoot this guy. So it's kind of simple so far. The wall jump, then throwing the ammo, and then obviously this bit here where you shoot the mannequin. Nothing too crazy there. On this bit here, obviously, when you jump up the wall and land, you want to be switching to your primary when you're in the air to save time. But make sure you land before you start shooting at this kind of mannequin here. And the reason I say that is because if you shoot earlier whilst you're in the air, your bullet spread will be higher, and the bullet count in this is really important. If you're missing headshots, you might as well forget about it because it is difficult. But anyway, once you've done that, you're going to shoot Gallivant here. Obviously, throw the ammo, nothing too crazy here. And this is the next little bit where you can definitely save some time. So what I like to do here is I will jump up onto this white box, and then I'll do a long jump. Now, if you do a long jump at a certain timing, you'll actually bash your head against the roof, which is not what we want to do. But if you time it correctly, like that, you can see how we get through the door with a lot of speed. Now, I see a lot of people, they'll long jump here, and then kind of just do a jump like this. This is slower, and the reason it's slower is because with this long jump here, you can land. You then do a little jump, and then what I like to do is I like to long jump this bit, which gets you across here a lot faster, and particularly if you use this earlier long jump, it's going to save you time. So for this bit, obviously, you're going to give the guy the ammo, you're going to jump up, long jump with a very quick secondary jump against the wall whilst you're still on the rise, a regular jump, and then another long jump left to right. So yeah, hopefully that's simple so far. When you chain these all together, you will feel like a boss. It may take you a lot of practice, I'll be honest, this assault course, particularly if you're not the most consistent with your long jumps. Of course, it's all about crouching and jumping at the same time. I actually have my crouch button bound to kind of my side mouse buttons to help me. And yeah, well, hopefully this is going to save you some time, at least at the start, just doing things like this. Anyway, now we move on to the second part of the course. Now I need to be wary here, because once I drop down, I can't get back up very easily. So there's two ways that you can approach this. The way that I like to do it is I like to jump down, and then whilst I'm in midair, throw ammo to this mannequin here. However, I will see people who throw the airstrike marker down to try and hit these mannequins early on as well. You may have noticed in the example I gave, I actually jumped off here. If you drop off, obviously, you're going to be in the air for less time, and it will save you time theoretically, although it is kind of minuscule. But anyway, as I said, I like to jump and then just throw the ammo pack straight down. Some people that I've seen, they'll kind of lob an airstrike marker over here. And if you get it right, which I don't think I did, it'll land by those mannequins, which allows you to kill them. I actually overthrew that there, which is absolutely brilliant, but that exhibits the point of why I don't like to do that tactic, because it's not that kind of, what would you call it, consistent for me. Anyway, as we run down here, obviously, I've thrown the ammo to this mannequin. I'll throw this one as soon as I can, and then this allows me to concentrate on sprinting and then throwing the airstrike marker down here. There's not a whole lot of time to be saved here. What I'd say is you are better off throwing one, turning the corner, and throwing two, than doing what I'll see some people do, where they'll run up, stop, run again, throw. You know, if you can get both throws done and then just sprint the entire distance down the hill, that will save you time. Again, here, you want to cut this corner. You don't want to take a wider corner. You want to save as many fractions of a second as you can, as to do the Cobalt course, it is really tight. Anyway, when it comes to here, obviously, nothing too crazy going on. You've just got another mannequin, the irony being that I can't hit the mannequin when I'm doing things slowly. When it comes to this bit here, some people will jump out like this. Obviously, you are losing time by not making as much of this distance covered as possible. If you can do something like this, or even if you want to kind of take a slightly wider angle and long jump out, that is saving you time versus kind of taking this tighter angle and jumping up and out. You know, you want to keep your horizontal speed going at all times. Anyway, when it comes to this point here, if you have long jumped out, this bit can be a little bit tricky. Just because of the way your speed resets and the fact you have to be kind of near full speed to long jump. In terms of long jump timing, I actually like to do it not at the top of this kind of hill, but actually on the way down about here. That's where I like to do it, and then I'll jump off the sidewall. So that will save you a little bit of time. So just to show this here, obviously gaining that horizontal speed, and then jump in like this. Now, you may have noticed in the example, I actually jumped to give this guy ammo. You don't need to do that, and you're losing time by doing that. You want to be sprinting, you want to be throwing the ammo up, and then moving straight on to the next bit. Of course, with this, worth noting that if you crouch in the air, it's going to tuck your body up. You're going to make sure you clear this without any problems. And of course, with this kind of jump, you don't want to be travelling too far over this way. You want to be hugging this corner, you know. We want to be taking the optimal line. And the same actually goes for here, you know. If you're running to the mannequin and throwing the ammo here, you're losing time by not taking the most direct route. You want to be running towards the skip and then throw up and then keep on your way. Anyway, going on to this guy, you just shoot him, really. Again, you want to be really mindful of your bullet management. When it comes to this mannequin, you just want to throw it as you drop off. You can afford to hit the wall behind him and it will drop down onto him. I've already given him some ammo, so he won't take any more. But yeah, don't jump off this bit. You're losing time by being in the air unnecessarily long when you can just drop down. Moving on to this bit here, you know, you don't want to be running around the railing. You're losing time there. You want to be bouncing off this wall and then bouncing off this wall. So we're doing a kind of double jump. So we're going to hit the railing, we're going to hit the wall, and we're going to be on our merry way towards the next point. And again, that's going to save you time. And worth knowing that as you do this jump, you want to be turning your mouse with yourself as if you are running along the ground to help kind of move in the direction that you're looking. So yeah, another area where you can save a lot of time. For the longest while, I was taking this longer route round, or I was just jumping and taking this tighter corner. No, don't do that. Don't be me of about 20 minutes in. You know, take the 2 jumps. Anyway, moving on to this bit here, I always have problems shooting this mannequin. I have no idea why. He is just my bogey mannequin, if that expression exists. If it doesn't, I'm trademarking it, and it's mine now. But anyway, you want to jump off this wall, switch your weapon, and then you always want to be keeping moving forward when you're shooting. You don't want to have to stop and shoot at him. Always moving forward. And then from there, we're going to go for the side-to-side long jump, followed by the ammo throw down. We want to optimize the time as much as possible. I'll see some people who just do a single long jump. The longer you're in the air, the faster you're traveling. So, you know, double long jump if you can. Throw the ammo down. I like to shoot this guy. You're then doing another long jump. Now, if you manage your ammo perfectly, you can afford to shoot this mannequin. However, of all the mannequins on the course, I think that this is the best to just go for a right click on. Just because you need to, if you're not going to be flawless, you've got to kind of knife a mannequin somewhere. And this one, you know, you're going over the long jump. It's kind of just on your way to knife him. Again here, you know, it's just the double long jump followed by the ammo throw. There's nothing too crazy going on here. Throw it whilst you're in midair. Save yourself seconds. As you drop down, you want to already be turning around this bend. I don't know if I can get out of here now. I probably can actually. I can't. I'm trapped. But anyway, when you drop down this area, again, we want to be taking this corner as tightly as possible. Don't jump, just drop. And then with this, obviously this dummy and this dummy, if you can shoot them both back to back really quickly, that's ideal. You don't want to be shooting this one, sprinting, stopping and shooting again. You know, but at the same time, you don't want to shoot and then run. We want to be moving all at the same time. So as you drop down, you know, you're seeing this mannequin, you drop that one and then a wall run, throw the ammo, and you'll hopefully do it in a faster time than me. Anyway, guys, that is going to wrap things up from me today. I am going to leave you just once more with that Cobalt run that I did running in the background. Maybe you can study it. Maybe you can pick up a few little extra bits and pieces. I do hope you enjoyed the video today. If you did, leave a like. If it's helped you out, let me know. Leave a comment. What's your best time in the assault course and best score? I'd love to know. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. It is me, Jack, and I will talk to you guys in a bit. I'm out.